live view.
If you can see the glit in his eye, focus on that if you can. Hey, welcome to our channel. Whether you're trekking through the Ozarks or just out there enjoying nature, our mission is simple: to help you become a better landscape photographer and to bring you along for the ride.
Hi, I'm Steve, and you are?
Mike.
All right, I call him Mentor Mike because he teaches me what to do.
I was trying to think what I could call you, Student Steve.
Student Steve, that works out. Yeah, easier to spell than protege also.
Yeah.
So nice alliteration with Student Steve. But either way, together we're the Mo Ozark Photo Guys, the Mo standing for not more, but Missouri. We didn't travel too far from home. Right now we're standing in Waynesville, Missouri. I know this doesn't look like Waynesville behind us, but the Gasconade River is right over our shoulder, and we are on someone's farm. They have this field here that is just filled with these beautiful yellow flowers.
And to interrupt you, she said they're actually a weed, aren't they?
Yeah, and we find that out a lot from landowners, that things that we consider pretty and
they don't care for.
We were here before, right?
Yeah, we were here. You said you think it's 2 years ago.
It's 2 years ago, yeah.
And if I find it, I'll post the video someplace up here, someplace. Mm-hmm. I wasn't real happy with my photos. What did you think of yours?
No, I wasn't happy with your photos either. No, actually, Mike got the better photos that day.
No, I don't think so.
He got I remember distinctly the picture of the tree over there with the sun going down, golden hour, so it was really sweet. We might get lucky and get some wildlife. We know last time we were here, there were deer all over the place.
And I did not bring my long lens, so...
And before I forget, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's somewhere down below. And come back, watch other videos. We try to show you some things about Missouri, as well as some things about how to use the camera. And so a two-pronged purpose to what we do.
And they just get to go along and see where we go. So come go with us. We're going to see what we can get.
All right.
Okay, Steve already mentioned this. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I see. Okay, these branches right here, I'm going to use them to frame the bluff. But there's, again, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'll zoom in a little bit on the edit, but there's a telephone pole. And they replaced the metal bridge we used to have over here with a concrete bridge, which is safer. But the metal bridge had a lot of, what do you want to call it?
Character.
Yeah, it had lots of character. Steve was already over here. I don't know what this box is for. Steve says it was a telephone box. But we're not sure what it was.
So, Mike and I are at this farm. We have off there in the background, don't know if you can see it, Mike calls them the Simpsons clouds. At least that's what I think you call them, right?
Yep.
The TV show The Simpsons. And one of the things that photographers attempt to do is we call them the rules of composition, but let's face it, they're not really rules, they're suggestions. And one of the things I like about this particular spot is this road right here kind of gives it a nice leading line or S-curve. And I was just taking pictures of that. I don't know what kind of tree it is. It's got the white bark.
Sycamore.
Sycamore, all right. Hanging off of it. So it was pretty. And so leading line leading up to the sycamore and kind of framed with this other tree. Mike, you know that tree right in front of you?
No, I don't. It looks like oak, but I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know our trees very well. Usually, rule of thirds, you try not to put your main subject in a dead center of the photo, but that's exactly what I did with the sycamore, is I lined it up so that it'd be in a dead center. However, it was framed by the trees that are right here, kind of a little archway right there.
I'm going to add the box, frame the bluff, and pull this green grass in. You can see I'm getting a little movement on the grass.
Yep.
So more than likely, I'll have to increase my ISO to get a fast enough shutter speed to stop that.
But yeah, using things to your advantage that are out here, for this tree, for the right frame, branches up above, circling across that bluff that's way out there, nice color of the field.
I I don't want to focus stack, so I'm going to shoot at f13.
How do you pick 13 out of all the Fs?
When I did my lens test, f13's right at the edge of the what do they call that, diffraction or something, where the image of the quality of the image starts losing. You start getting 22. Now there have been times I shoot 22. I want to get as much depth of field as I can. So 13's the edge of where I think it starts falling apart.
So you've tested your lens.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I've tested this lens, my wide angle.
Mentor Mike has to teach student Steve how to do that.
I'm going to take my ISO down to about 1/25th ISO, and my shutter speed is going to be an 80th of a second. Right there it stopped. So, oh, what I didn't try is my polarizer.
And that'll add a little bit more pop of color.
Yeah, I think I've got it on my wide angle lens. It'll pop the blues a little more. It may pop the flowers too, I'm not sure. I'm down to f13, a 30th of a second. I'm going to increase my ISO to 320. Now I'm at an 80th again. I want to show you what the polarizer does. So there's with little polarizer, and I'm going to turn it. Watch the sky. And see how dark it got there? So that's what I did. Now what I didn't do is I didn't check where my focus is at.
Oh.
Rookie mistake. So now I'm going to focus a third of the way into the scene. So Steve and I just had a learning moment. And I don't do this. Sometimes I forget. But if you own a vibration reduction lens, you want to shut it off when you do slow shutter speeds or long exposures. It could move while you're doing your exposure.
Yeah, inside the lens are little motors, right?
Yep.
And
they vibrate a little bit, and it could vibrate your lens. We're always worried about our cameras not vibrating, but sometimes it happens with the lens.
Are we better?
Yep. Yeah. So Steve is known for his star burst effect, and he just put on his favorite lens for that.
It's actually my second favorite lens. This is the kit lens.
Oh,
yeah, my landscape lens is back over yonder.
Oh, Newburgh stop sign. You got a nice star on it.
Yeah, the star. Mike told me this 2 years ago. We were shooting pictures of dogwoods, and if you roll your f-stop up as high as it'll go. So I'm doing that now, and is at, whoa, F32.
Ooh.
For this one, yeah. That's what we're going to try. So Mike dared me. There's a tree right here, clouds behind it, and we're going to give this a try to see what happens with a starburst photo. But I also have to admit that when I was in Yellowstone, I did take a starburst there, and there was nothing to hide behind.
No, it worked out good.
Yeah.
You shot that at a high f-stop too, right? Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, here we go. We're going to give this a try. And this might look pretty cool with the gold out there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like that.
If he gets a award-winning photo here, I'm going to take half the credit because I said, hey, Steve.
Now, I think I'm going to try something different. Now, I shot with auto ISO, hoping to be able to bring out some of the detail behind the tree here. But I'm getting way too many blinkies.
Okay.
I don't like blinkies like that.
So you're just going to take it out of... Oh, let me show him the blinkies here. This is what he's talking about.
Is it still there? Oh, yeah, they're still blinking.
Yeah.
And what that means is that it's overexposed, which we knew it would be overexposed shooting into the sun. That's hard not to do. But the blinkies like that mean you cannot recover anything. Just the information is
Let me show you
gone.
something I just learned. Go to your mode there for different, no, the one right up there,
right there.
and go till you get that little star in the corner. There
Right
it is.
there.
Yeah, and try shooting that. That's
All
supposed to save the highlights. I don't know if it will or not.
We shall find out.
Did it save the blinkies?
Yes, it did. I mean, there's far fewer blinkies.
Yeah.
It's just the sun.
Just the sun itself. It should be blinking.
Yeah, and I see stars.
Good.
What I'm thinking is this. Rather than trying to take a picture of a subject, try to take a picture of a feeling. Now, hear me out. To me, this is kind of what old painters were doing, is like you paint still life, and then eventually everyone who's ever picked up a paintbrush can do still life. Been done. No
Right.
need to keep doing it. Then it's portraits. And so everyone who knew how to paint did still life, then did portraits. And it's like eventually everybody knows how to do it. It's like, been done. What else can we do? And then these guys came along and decided, well, what if we make everything like little dots? And we start getting abstract with the, Monet and mayonnaise and whatever, those people. And then the extreme guy would be like Jackson Pollock, who just is like been accused of throwing paint onto the thing. But anyway, pictures that come up with emotions rather than pictures of subjects. But then I told you before you turned the camera on, I have no idea how to do that. We're in a photo club, Lake Area Camera Club.
Need to find you a club, or if you're in the lake area, come join us.
Yeah. But anyway, we had a picture that someone submitted, 2 of them, of church windows, stained glass windows. And one was shot directly straight on. The person was obviously just standing straight up like all of us do when they shot the photo, and it was a snapshot of a window. And then the person got down low. I'm back. No, I'm gone. I'm back. They got down low and they shot up at the window, and suddenly the exact same window looked like something that could come out of an Edgar Allan Poe movie. Vincent Price movie or whatever. And it really had some emotion, depth to it. It was just amazing. Just by squatting down a few inches, made a huge difference.
Got a little mud right here. I see a deer way over there. I don't think your 300 would reach out and get a picture of that.
I don't think your 500 would either. I didn't know we were coming up on mud. I was like, oh, we're going to get the camera all...
Well, now I'm thinking, is there a picture there, a reflection there? No. Steve and I are walking up to what's known as the old Pippin Place. It used to be, stories I've heard, it used to be an old hunting lodge. They burned down several years ago, and all that's left is the rock. When I was in high school, which has been a few years ago.
One-room school?
No, back in the buggy days.
Oh, wow.
We came out here and they had not prom, but dances and stuff like that. And it was big. Reminds me a little bit of the Ha Ha Tonka.
I brought the wrong equipment here.
Oh, got the wrong lens?
Yeah, typical of me. Wow. They probably went to the river and got all these stones.
Probably. Look what you find in the woods. So Steve had me stop. He sees the leading line of the road here. He thought he'd try to get a picture. We've seen all kinds of deer out here in these fields, and as soon as they hear the vehicle, they run for the trees. You can see some houses up there. They have a beautiful view of this valley. But all our clouds disappeared, so it may not be a beautiful sunset. He's working the composition. So Steve and I was just minding our own business, driving back, seeing all kinds of deer, and we came across this guy. And when Steve gets done, I'll see how close I can get. I got your back, Steve.
All right. All right. That was just a coverage shot, so I can say
you can go live view and get down low. Tilt your monitor up or your LCD up. Let me zoom in over here. The bluff is looking nice. Wow, he's kind of docile.
Yeah.
Well, we had a pretty good evening, Steve. Even though the clouds disappeared and we had visions of a beautiful sunset, We did get to see some, I don't know what the pictures will look like, but the yellow flowers. And if you look at the flowers now, they're not as bright, are they?
No, the sun's taking a different angle and
Deer
it's
running across
totally
the field.
different.
We saw probably, I don't know, 60 deer as we were driving. It's unreal how many deer live out here. And then you'll see we got pictures of the turtle. So what do you think?
I think it was a good shoot.
It was a beautiful
Yeah.
evening. The only thing that didn't work out was we had nice puffy clouds and they're all gone. Seems like that's our MO this year.
Yeah, and so it goes, but you got to take what's given.
That's
and we were not given clouds, but we were given a snapping turtle.
Snapping turtle, and we got real close to it.